Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 13 chakra activation ceremony. I'm so excited that you are here. And this is for those that have the 13 chakra bracelet. We are going to go through each of the chakras. And even though the bracelet's fully infused, fully working for you, it's really neat to get more of kind of like that left brain, right brain, whole brain approach where you really can connect in personally and consciously with each of those chakras. So we're going to go over briefly what each chakra does. We're going to do the activation for each chakra. You can even, if you want to, place your hand near or on that chakra and then pay attention to that color bead that is on your bracelet. So some of you, most of you will have the triple strand. A few of you that we had to replace the bracelet may have the single strand. So either way, they're both equal power levels. It's kind of interesting how universe did that. I was not sure until someone asked. And in case you're like, well, which one's first and which one's last? There's red on both ends. The pink is at the higher end, just so you know, and the orange is at the lower end, in case you're not already familiar with the 7 chakras. And I also promised Leslie that I was going to talk a little bit about quantum time, meaning that even if you're watching this on a replay, that because we are in, there's no such thing as actually real time, but we make it up, this time thing in this 3D world. When you are listening to this, even on the replay, and we go through each of the chakras, then that activation will work specifically for you at that time. So I know, you might go, oh, I wasn't there live. It's the same, actually. So it's all good. It's all good. And if we have time at the end, after we go through the whole activation ceremony, you can ask some questions about what we've done. So right now in the background, I'm playing the Ascension 2 music, which is for activations, healing, integration, that kind of thing. So it's just as a support there. So we are going to first get into the still point, or the stillness. So how I teach it in the Sensitivities or Superpower book, I'll teach it to you today, in case this is new to you, is to enter the stillness through the body. When we do it through the body, what I find is people become here and the now, because their mind starts to be quiet, not because you tell it to be quiet, but because it's focused inward on the body. And that's super helpful, especially for us empaths and highly sensitive people. So let's get into the stillness together, and with the intention of activating all of our chakras, with the intention of healing, optimizing, and harmonizing them all. I'm starting to get hot already. You might get cold. I tend to get warm when I do work. So we'll go ahead and rub our hands together, get some chi and energy flowing, some prana, shakti, whatever you'd like to call it, and make it nice and warm, and then relax. You can close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so, and just focus inwards. See if you can feel the movement, energy, heat, pulsing, vibrations, buzzing, whatever you want to call it, in the hands. And then see if you can see or feel the entire body. If you can't, that's okay too. You can just focus on your hands. So feel the energy, feel the flow, and follow it wherever it goes. Maybe it goes up your arms, maybe it goes down the legs, maybe you feel it more in one space than the other. And even if it's very, very light, that's completely okay. And then what I'd love for you to do as a new experiment is rub your hands again. This time, I'm going to place one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. And with the intention of connecting to the brain that's in the heart. Yes, there is a brain in your heart. There's many, many nerve cells in your heart. There's a brain in your gut. Many, many nerve cells in your gut. And then make the intention of connecting it to the head brain as well and the pineal gland. So we're just connecting all three brains together to get into a place of what heart math calls coherence. I am grateful for you. Okay, and just take a breath in and out slowly. See if you can feel all three brains at the same time. 2 more breaths in and out. And when that's complete for you, you can just relax your hands, open your eyes. All right, so you can have it on your wrist or you can have the bracelet in front of you. It doesn't matter where it is. The important thing is we're going to connect with each chakra individually. And remember, each has already been infused with the energies to heal, harmonize, and optimize the chakra. So what we're doing is just connecting a little bit more deeply to that. So if you look on your bracelet, there is a red glass bead on both ends. The one that's closer to the orange or yellow colored beads, okay, it's actually orange, that's where we're going to start. Okay, so if you're looking at the order, it goes red, burnt orange, orange, honey yellow, and then bright yellow, and then green. So that's the order. So we're going to start with that red bead. So go ahead and connect to that bead. Now what you're going to do is either touch it with one finger or hold it if you're not holding on to your, if it's not on your wrist, or just touch it with one finger, or you can even just look at it. Okay, so go ahead and just connect to that red color. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this chakra, and then we'll go and do that special activation. So the first chakra, the base chakra, the color here is red, is located between the legs, enters the body through the perineum. So in medical speak, that is basically your crotch. So it enters there. It's your survival chakra in the 7 chakra system. You've already heard of this one. Now, it doesn't seem like this chakra has a back or a front because it's like, well, it's just on the bottom, right? But it does have an etheric echo of a front and a back. And what's very interesting in the 13 chakra system is that there's also sides. Yeah, in the regular 7 chakra system, we think about the front and the back of the chakra, but there's actually sides as well. So it's south, north, and then east and west. I know it seems opposite to what it should be, but that's how it is. And this is critical for our survival. It regulates our physical body existence, our basic needs, survival of like food and money, shelter, clothing, even the need to be loved is a very base chakra kind of thing. And it's also closely related to the fight or flight response. There's a sense of belonging, tribe, community that's in that base chakra. And it actually memorizes or records some of our earliest experiences in both this timeline and other timelines as well. All right, so what I'd like you to say, you can do it in your head or out loud, connecting to that chakra, and if you want to, you can place your other hand over your perineum area. And you can close your eyes if you'd like, or if you're just looking at your bracelet, you can keep your eyes open. Just say out loud, I'm now connected and aligned to my healed, harmonized, and optimized base chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just let that flow in. And even if you didn't know all the words, that's okay. The intention is what's most important. Okay, so just continue feeling that energy. Now I'd like you to say the words out loud 3 times. I am. I am. I am. Take another breath in and out. Awesome. We're going to move to our second chakra. So this is a burnt orange color. So go ahead and touch that bead or look at that bead. And this placement is just above the pubic bone. So if you'd like to, you can put your other hand there. So the second chakra is located right above the pubic bone, and it's representative of our sexuality, also our large intestine and bladder organs. It contains the fire of refined passion, sexual urges, and it's also critical to our survival as well, as a species, of course. It helps us to understand our place in the world through the identification of things. Feelings from the center are generally softer than from the base survival chakra. And sometimes people think of the base chakra being a little bit more masculine in energy, and the second chakra, this one here, a little bit softer or more feminine in energy. All right, so this is a burnt orange color in the 13th chakra system. So go ahead and again pay attention to that bead. Go ahead and touch or feel or sense that area above the pubic bone. If you want to, you can close your eyes. You say out loud, I now activate my second chakra. Activate and align with the healed, harmonize, and optimize second chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, repeat 3 times. I am. I am. I am. Take a breath in and out. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to move on to the third chakra. The third chakra you may not have heard of in this system. It's actually the Dantian chakra. Dantian is like kind of the storage place of energy in Chinese medicine. So that is actually orange, not burnt orange, but actually orange in the 13th chakra system. So this is below the belly button, about 2 finger widths below the belly button. And it is the center of our true power, the seat of the will ego. And it is also the memory storage point for what we've learned in the past so we can grow and evolve. It's also our gut instinct. Yeah, our gut intuition. And this gut feeling remembers the past through past lives, helps us with knowingness and what to do in any situation if we're really well connected to a balanced third chakra. It's more of a male energy as compared to the second chakra, which is more of a female energy. Sorry, the base chakra represents the male energy, and the pubic chakra more the female energy. The third chakra, Dantian, is more like almost like the child energy, or in between female and male. There we go. Said it correctly this time. Some say that this is the center of one's being, our true point of balance and contentment. And some say that psychic balance is achieved through this third chakra. Centering yourself in this area helps to bring peace and calmness. So go ahead and if you have a hand free, go ahead and place your hand below the belly button. And pay attention to that third beat as well. Say out loud, I align and activate my third chakra, my healed, harmonized, and optimized third chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say out loud 3 times, I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. Take a breath in And a breath out. Excellent. Awesome. We're going to move to the next chakra, which is the fourth chakra. So this is actually gold in color. And this is traditionally where the third chakra was in the seventh chakra system. So it's kind of in the solar plexus area, kind of like the stomach between the belly button and the rib cage. And if you have a free hand, you can already go ahead and connect there while you're touching and or looking at the fourth bead in your 13 chakra bracelet. So the solar plexus chakra, this is part of the Tantian system, so it's connected very, very much with the third chakra. Now, this supposedly is the storage house of judgments, opinions, and beliefs that we have gathered about the world and ourselves, and somehow connects to our self-worth, our self-esteem. And it works closely with the third chakra to complete our understanding, cognition, if you will, of knowingness, divine knowingness. It helps us to know how to work within the framework of society and the world. Oh, isn't that interesting? We need that one, right? So if the Dantian with third chakra receives psychic balance, then this solar plexus chakra receives emotional balance. This is also a point that develops thought forms and imagination. And interestingly, it's very important for males as they must rely on it for their decision making. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so this is gold in color. So go ahead and touch that solar plexus and repeat after me. I align and activate my fourth chakra. I healed, harmonized, and optimized fourth chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And our keywords for this is power and discrimination. So repeat after me 3 times. I understand. I understand. I understand. And if the word understand does not resonate with you, you can always say, I comprehend. It's very similar. Take a breath in and a breath out. Okay. And you can open your eyes and shift to the next chakra. This is bright yellow. Now, the fifth chakra is part of a dual heart chakra. So chakra 5 is the first of the 2 heart chakras. Isn't that interesting? Now, in the Egyptian system, there's a left and a right. In this particular case, it's the left heart chakra and has to do with love for self, whereas the next chakra we're going to deal with is more love for others. So this fifth chakra is self-love, caring for oneself. How many could use more of that, right? So its emphasis is on the internal nature of our existence. The heart's the center of our relationships, love and compassion. And for the left heart, it's all about love, compassion, and relationship with ourselves. Our success as humans relies on the evolvement of the left heart. The left heart also represents the female aspect of the heart in the caring for the internal world. So where you would like to touch is just below the boobs in the center. So right at approximately the xiphoid process, or the lower rib cage, right in the diaphragm area, if you will, in the center. And go ahead and repeat after me 3 times. I have total self-love. We're doing this in different order, sorry. I have total self-love. I have total self-love. Go ahead and pay attention to the bead as you touch that chakra and say out loud, I align and activate my 5th chakra, my healed, harmonized, and optimized 5th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Take a breath in and a breath out. Fantastic. Let's move to our other heart chakra. So that would be the center of your chest, chakra 6. and that is a green color. So this is the Christ chakra, the right heart. It's representative of the male energy, as the left heart was the female energy, and it's focused on the external world. It's love for our world, for our fellow humans and the life that inhabits this planet. It is also the drive of the genital area and the melting pot for the divine energy of the crown. I'll have to ask Marcus about that one. I don't know what that means exactly. It is our center of relationships, love, and compassion for the external world. Oh, okay. All right. My guides are like, okay, what it means is that it's the connection point between the very bottom, the base chakra, and the top of the head, right? So this would be the dividing point, if you will, in the body. Thank you very much. It's through the right heart chakra that we evolve as compassionate human beings. Our greatest learning about loving ourselves springs from the right heart. It's also referred to as the Christ heart chakra due to its focus for the love for the external world. So with your hand over your heart and focused on that first green bead, say out loud or to yourself, I align, activate my sixth chakra. My healed, harmonized, and optimized sixth chakra. And say out loud 3 times, I am compassionate and empathetic. I'm compassionate and empathetic. I am compassionate and empathetic. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now you can move to the next bead, which is dark green. This is your 7th chakra, your throat chakra. So the 7th chakra is located in the throat area and is used in manifesting and for self-protection. It's also the center of our external expression and our ability to say what we think, feel, see, desire, and not like. It is also the chakra that will ultimately bring a rejoining of the heart and mind through our external expression. So it's kind of like the middle between the heart and the mind, if you will. The chakra is of great importance to our soul's journey as it allows us to express what we have learned. It allows us to pass on the wisdom of our soul, to share information of our universal consciousness, and express our intuitive nature. That's beautiful. So you can go ahead and, as you connect to that bead, you can touch the area of your throat and repeat after me. I align and activate my 7th chakra. My healed, harmonized, and optimized 7th chakra. Say 3 times, I am self-worthy. I am self-worthy. I am self-worthy. Take a breath in and a breath out. Awesome. Now move on to the light blue bead on your bracelet. This is the 8th chakra and it extends out from the chin and connects to the logic brain. This is the center of the logical cognition on the earth plane. It helps us make understanding of the earthly existence and to make logic understanding out of complex spiritual theories. Goodness knows we need that, right? What does this all mean? Our logic brain is important for our growth in this life. Its role is an expansive one. If we can make logical understanding of what at first may seem illogical, then we can integrate our mind and intuition. So for those of you that are like, I sort of get quantum physics, but how does that relate to spirituality, right? Okay, so this is going to be really helpful. We also gain our security and feeling of safety from this chakra. Making sense of our connection to the earth and the stars is a pivotal role of this chakra. From a top-down view, we see that the logic part of the brain indicated by the red shading, okay, that's part of the, you can't see that part in the picture, is located in the frontal cortex of the brain. So it's like in this area of the brain, okay, that's where it kind of extends to, but this is where we localize the 8th chakra on the chin. So if you want to connect to the bead and touch your chin area. Go ahead and repeat after me. I activate and align to my 8th chakra. My healed, harmonized, and optimized 8th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And say out loud 3 times, I am safe and secure. I am safe and secure. I am safe and secure. Take a breath in and a breath out. Awesome. So now move on to the medium blue bead that you have. This is chakra 9, also called the limbic chakra, and this is around the tip of the nose. Okay, and it represents our limbic system and the amygdala portions of the brain. These are the portions of the brain responsible for emotional well-being. It's our automatic reaction to emotional stimulus, which may see us overreact or underreact to emotionally stressful situations. The limbic system plays an important primary role in a range of emotions, including pain, pleasure, docility, affection, and anger. The 8th and 9th chakras work closely together so that we can better deal with stressful situations. Whereas the 8th chakra is affected by external stresses, the 9th is more concerned about how we deal with this external stress. So again, touch the bead, and you can touch the tip of your nose. And you can say, repeat after me, I align and activate my 9th chakra. I align and activate my 9th chakra. My healed, harmonized, and optimized 9th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And repeat 3 times. I am in total self-control. I am in total self-control. I am in total self-control. Go ahead and take a breath in and out. Awesome. So now let's go ahead and move to the 10th chakra. So that is the cobalt blue or deep blue color. And the 10th chakra is located on the forehead between the eyes and what's commonly referred to as the third eye. This is said to be our inner visual center, and although the chakra is connected to the pituitary, I always got confused between pituitary and pineal at this point when I was talking about the 7 chakras previously. It is one of 3 chakras that's also connected to the pineal gland, so that answers that, right? Is it pineal or is it pituitary? Well, it's both. It's both. So through this chakra, we obtain and send pictures, symbols, colors, images that represent reality. Linked to the pituitary gland, it helps to regulate many of hormonal and endocrine functions, basing its physical health on our self-image and goals. It's said that our etheric vision comes from this chakra, and this is blue. So go ahead and focus here and say, I activate and align my 10th chakra. My healed, harmonized, and optimized 10th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then say 3 times, I am stable and see clearly. I am stable and see clearly. I am stable and see clearly. Take a breath in and out. Okay, so let's move to the next bead, which is purple in color. This is chakra 11th. So this is interesting because the 11th chakra is a little different from the others. It's located at the brow line at a 45-degree angle to the face, so it doesn't go straight back. It goes kind of back and down towards the hypothalamus. So it's the hypothalamic cerebellar chakra. Say that 3 times fast. Hypothalamic cerebellar chakra. I'm just kidding. Okay, so so it connects to the hypothalamus in the front, which is part of your endocrine system, and the cerebellum, which is like a little brain, in the back. So this chakra dedicated to the hypothalamus is the second chakra of the 3 to also connect to the pineal gland. The hypothalamus is said to be a master gland that gives direction to the pituitary to secrete certain hormones, and it receives unfiltered blood from the body and assesses its needs to direct the pituitary what to do. And it's just located forward of the middle of the brain. Now, the back of the chakra is dedicated to the cerebellum, which is like a tiny brain located at the back of the head. And it is dedicated to motor function, receiving electrical signals from the spine and processing them for smooth body functions. There is little known about the other functions of this important part of the brain. However, Marcus says in his research that this is a dimensional brain directing all of our dimensional activities. It is the meeting point for all the strings and central nervous system of all the strings in the central system of the holographic universal matrix. My friend Kathy Homeyer, who you will meet if you come to Light Warrior Training Camp, of course, it's at her place. She has, in her system, back here is the multidimensional access point. So that I think that's very interesting that she didn't know Marcus's stuff and vice versa. I believe access portal, there we go. Multidimensional access portal back here. So it's very interesting. So what you can do is you can touch the front or the back of the chakra, one hand and then the other hand on that purple bead. And go ahead and repeat after me. I activate it and align my 11th chakra, my healed, harmonized, and optimized 11th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And repeat 3 times. I know my purpose. I know my purpose. I know my purpose. Take a breath in and a breath out. Awesome. So you can go ahead and touch the pink bead now. The 12th chakra is located on the top of the head and is directly plugged into the pineal, and that's directly in the middle of the head. The chakra is our direct connection to the higher power of source energy. It's our ability to see through the eyes of source, God. In past traditions, this gland is stimulated with the use of drugs to give the taker a euphoric experience. It gives us the ability to take ourselves to another level of existence. It regulates many of the ins and out of body experiences. It is also the psychic center for a higher knowing and receives spiritual energies and guidance necessary to activate our purpose. It's also connected to the higher planes and is the center of our divinity. This is the place where we can know our unity with the divine source and all other spiritual beings. So again, paying attention to the pink bead and the top of your head, say, I activate and align my 12th chakra, my healed, harmonized, and optimized 12th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And repeat 3 times. I know my godliness. I know my godliness. I know my godliness. You can also say instead, if you like it better, I know my divinity, or I know I am divine. Any of those will work. Take a breath in and out. Okay. Now connect to the last red bead in your bracelet. Now the 13th chakra is actually 1 hand span above the length of the head. So you can't even see me here. It's like up here. So relax your hand though. You don't have to touch it right now. The 13th chakra is located 1 hand span length above the head. It's one of the most important chakras as it connects all of our chakras together, and from a dimensional perspective is the start of another octave, another level of spiritual evolution, if you will. So this chakra contains our soul genes, the programs underlying the choices we have made regarding our physical body, emotional states, and mental beliefs. It's connected to our whole etheric template and has a complete knowing about all of our lives and their effects on our current life. Within this chakra are the seeds of our soul purpose and information regarding our life purpose and life tasks. It is the keeper of our soul contract this time around. All healing, theoretically, can occur from this one chakra. Healing the 13th chakra can help to heal all of our incarnations and assures us that we are not going to repeat our lessons over and over. How cool is that? Yes. Okay. So you can go ahead and either, place your hand up there, just maybe like there above your head. And repeat after me. I activate and align my 13th chakra. My healed, harmonized, and optimized 13th chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And repeat 3 times. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. You can relax your hand. Take a breath in and out. One more breath in and out. Great. So now, if you'd like, touch the entire bracelet. You can either put it in your hands like this, or if it's on your wrist, you can go ahead and just place your other hand on the wrist and say out loud, I heal, harmonize, and optimize all my chakras and all my timelines, past, present, and future, in the highest and best way. Thank you. Now, what I'd like you to do, you can keep your eyes open or closed, up to you, is just imagine all those chakras in the body all at once, all aligned, all activated, and connect it through the heart line, which is like a big power cord through your spine. And it goes all the way up to infinity and all the way down to infinity. You are connected. You are aligned. You are healed. Your chakras are here to help you as a human, to support you, to transform energy for all parts of you, etherically and physically and metaphysically. I'm just going to go ahead and close this part of the ceremony. So I now command this healing be integrated and grounded with ease, speed, and grace in the highest and best way. For this and all their blessings, we give our thanks and gratitude. So be it, and so it is. All right. So you can let go of your bracelet, and would love to entertain any questions, if anyone had any questions. Now, the 13th chakra, I can't say that I'm necessarily the world expert on that. Marcus Bird would, and his connections off-world would be, but I'll answer whatever I can. And please type in the chat if you're here with me live what that was like for you. What was your personal experience in doing the 13th chakra activation? Thank you, Rosie. Rosie said this was amazing. Okay, and Leslie says, do you want the music to keep going? That is a great question. I think so. We'll keep the music going. Thank you, though, for asking. Deborah says, tearing up now. Made me very sleepy. That was wonderful. Marisa says, thank you, Marisa. Any other thoughts, feelings? Katie says, your voice is very soothing. Oh, good. Okay. So Jane says, I could feel heat energy in some of the chakras more than others. Yes. My kitties love laying on the bracelet. That's great. Feeling so light. Thank you. Okay. Very gentle and calming. All right. Huene, thank you very, very much, Dr. Karen. I feel very high. I really love to be in this state all the time, right? As long as we can do practical things. I think it's possible. Marian said we needed healing for all the chakras. I started to cough. Okay. So definitely some strong energy moving. Gary says, can this process be repeated as desired? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You don't need me to do it. You don't even need the music. But certainly, we'll have this replay available, and we'll send it out to you so you can do it anytime you'd like. Or you could just do it yourself, because you know, pretty much you don't have to remember all the things, but if you want to, you can do this again. Alea, feeling lots of flowing energy. Dawn says, wow, felt the energy was awesome. Leslie says, I feel taller. Okay, cool. Mary Jo, jolts of body for chakra 11, 12, and 13. Rosie, got sleepy towards the end. I feel loved and feel lighter. Fantastic. Anu, felt lots of energy. Margaret, this lit me up with new understanding and appreciation for the different chakras. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like, I always was confused about the chakra versus, is it the pineal, the pituitary? Now we know there's 3 chakras that connect to the pineal, not just the one. This is direct, this is hypothalamic pineal, and this is pituitary pineal. Lil, felt myself more empowered in my own body and skin. That's without the bracelet, since I gifted my bracelet to my husband. Oh, aren't you sweet? I'm picking up another for myself in the August launch of Ascension 3. Okay, fantastic. Actually, is that when the launch is? Okay, well, we tentatively have it for June. So I don't know if my husband is going to be able to make lots of new bracelets for then, but I think what we may do for June, because we have the Light Warrior Training Camp coming up, so that takes a lot of time and energy to arrange and organize and all that, is that we actually may, well, we'll see. We may or may not offer the 3-strand one, but the single strand one is a little faster to make. So that would be this one. So you can let me know whether you like the single strand or triple strand. If you want the triple strand, we'll figure out a way to get that to you somehow. There is one, this is a prototype that I'm working on. This is a stretchy one. Okay, so it has black and then a gold. Can't really see it on the screen very well. So this is a stretchy one, same size beads, and that one's an easy on, easy off. So yeah, well, we'll see what we can do. Letitia, very sleepy. I can feel the chakras activating. Fantastic. Kathleen, tingling all the way up my spine, feeling very calm and present. My cat loved it too. Yay for little kitties. Lil says, all day long I felt exhausted until the activation of 13 chakras. This is exciting. Awesome. Joanne, I don't hear the music and I don't have my bracelet yet, but this whole ceremony is very calming and enlightening. Thank you. Yes. And you don't even need necessarily the bracelet to activate the 13 chakras. It's kind of like when it's on you, then it's that memory of just constantly, doing that 24/7 for you. Sneeko, it was wonderful. Dr. Karen, felt vibration in every chakra. At the end, it felt like a wash, kind of river flowing from the 13 chakras to the first. Of course, weeping involved, a loving and kind of embracing sensation. Beautiful. Okay, thank you, Lil, for that suggestion. Would there be a time, place where it's not suggested to wear the bracelet? In the shower. We want to keep it dry as best as possible. And if you do get it wet by accident, you do want to let it thoroughly dry before trying to get it off your wrist. Because the macrame, because it's handmade and what it's made, if it gets wet, it can break. So, yeah, so preferably not wet. However, if we have the stretchy version, theoretically, it is going to last in the shower. Although if you take it on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, 1,000 times, potentially, the elastic could break as well. So, oh, Lil wants a triple strand. Okay, we'll make that happen somehow. Okay, great. Thank you, Leslie. Lisa says, ooh, the stretchy one. Okay. So Marion says a stretchy one, and Lisa says a stretch. Oh, yes. So you said stretchy. Okay. All right, good to know. Let's see if I can convince my husband to make those. Those are relatively much faster than the macrame ones. Although I love the macrame ones so much. I find them so pretty. Okay, let me check the Q&A. Okay. Is it important to wear some black beads to help ground and protect while wearing it? No, not at all. No. The black beads are there for style, really. And because I love that triple style so much. We went through, a lot of prototypes, a lot of different size beads and cords, and we're still getting that better. So the black beads aren't necessarily there for anything except decoration. Now, that being said, to some degree, are they infused with Ascension 3? Yes, yes. But each of the colored beads are infused specifically in addition to Ascension 3. Okay, if you recall, it's Ascension 1, Ascension 2, those energies, Hidden Night Gem, Flower of Life, and the Schumann frequency. Each bead is specifically infused with energies to heal, harmonize, and optimize that particular chakra in the wearer when you're wearing it. And if you just want to reconnect to this energy from the ceremony, you could just, touch your bracelet on your wrist and just say, reactivating, realigning all my chakras. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something simple. You don't have to do the whole formal thing unless you really want to. Yes, there is a replay of the ceremony. We will send you a copy of that to watch and listen to. And eventually, when we open the store back up, we will put it on the site as well, and probably on our FAQ page. Yes, that is the idea. If you have any other questions, you can post it in the Q&A. We're just about done. If you have anything else to share in the chat, please go ahead and do that. So the triple strand reminds me of the Holy Trinity of 3. Yeah, I mean, the triple strand one, it's not that it's hard to make. It's relatively simple once you get the hang of it. Initially it took 2 hours each, and then my husband James got it to a science, so it is let's just say less than an hour when he does it. All right, I'm going to spotlight Leslie here. Hey Leslie, how was your experience?
Oh, so lovely. I felt magical, and just getting to connect with everyone and knowing that we are dispersed all over the country and the planet, knowing that we're all connected in this beautiful divine matrix, and we're all contributing our energy to elevating the planet and humanity and beyond. It was really magical. So thank you, Dr. Karen. And just a reminder to anyone, if you have any questions or you have any issues with your bracelet, just make sure to email me at support@karencan.com.
Yes, thank you so much, Leslie. One last question. Marksha says, do we have to wear it on our wrist? Can we just carry it on our person? Great question. No, you do not have to wear it. You can carry it on your person. Okay, so we answered that one. And then Lil says, do you need to daily activate or align your 13 chakras if you don't have the bracelet yet? Well, have to is an interesting question. Let's just say that when you do have your bracelet that's kind of working in, behind the scenes for you, of course, if you consciously connect to it, things generally happen faster. Healing, supporting, aligning, whatever happens faster. If you don't have your bracelet, then yes, you could ask every day or do a directive every day to heal, harmonize, and optimize, or activate and align, whatever words you like, all of your 13 chakras. So since you've been in the ceremony, again, you have that in your field, the bracelet is there as a conduit for that happening 24/7, your bracelet. But I would say it would be a great idea. You don't have to do it. It'd be a great idea. So a little bit more work without the bracelet, but it's a great question. Thank you so much. Okay. Whew, I'm still very hot. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone for being here. I am happy. Oh, Sylvia says birthday. Yay. Happy birthday. Fantastic. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Leslie, for being an important part of the Academy of Light Medicine team, for helping everyone out and supporting everyone. Hope to see all of you in the community, social.karencan.com. come. If you have other effects, I would love to know other positive effects. If you could put a post in the light medicine community chat, would love to see it there. And until next time, much love to you all. Bye for now. Good night.